I'm just curious. Also, are you going to read it,
I
or is that
might.
okay?
If you're like good with that. If somebody says something really weird and horny, then I might not read it. Do we know how sexy? Well, it's the demo. It's probably fine. Hi, hello everyone.
Hi, hello.
Office
I've brought you another.
office supplies are swirling through the ether. Are we dating office supplies?
I think so.
Oh,
Or it's just our birthday.
happy birthday to me. I think this is the saddest thing I've ever done. A birthday email to myself is definitely number one. Are we rhyming? I once made a sandwich out of one piece of white bread, one piece of wheat, and one leaf of lettuce. That's probably the second saddest thing. I think you're doing okay. I think
Yeah,
if
no, I
that's
think
the
that's fine.
number two, number one is pretty bad. But I used to love summer, but this internship is wearing on me. Has it been 2 months already? I look over at the calendar on my desk. It has. Oh my goodness. Only 1 month left. I still haven't made any friends. No one I can even call a colleague. It's okay, my dude. You're doing alright. Everyone had a birthday party for Mizuno in the break room yesterday. No invite to that. And I think I've made more sales than most of the guests. I think this problem is personal. I think
Three energy here.
perhaps you should look within, but I felt too awkward to go in, although those cupcakes on the table looked phenomenal. Just go steal a cupcake. It's okay.
Yeah, no, it's a workplace. It's the cupcake.
I spent the day focusing on work, and the same thing today. I finished most of my tasks, though. Come to think of it, I'm not sure I have anything major to do for my entire last month. All right, so we need to talk about work-life balance.
Yeah.
I could go take long breaks every few hours if I wanted, which would be really nice if I had any friends around the office. I could escape my cubicle, I guess. That might be why you have no friends! It would be nice to escape. Go to a restaurant or something. See a menu.
Not ordering.
Exotic locale! Looking at a menu sounds good right now. Boy, I'd like to escape.
Okay. Well, that's not even an exciting menu.
I'm sure glad I know how to get a menu. All right, you're very clever, but I'm stuck at Is it corp if it's a corporation, and it's core if it's a military group? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm stuck at CompCorp, at least for another 15 minutes. I am protagonist. You need to like chill just a little bit. It's gonna be okay. As far as computer supply manufacturing companies go, CompCorp is great. Did I say great? I meant the worst. Except for sales. Sales are up 10% since I've been here. I'm great at my job and I have no friends. Even so, no one wished me a happy birthday today. Hence the email. Being good at sales does not tell people when your birthday is.
Nope.
Another year. I feel older already and hungry. All of these are problems you can solve. If there's anything I can do, it's find something to eat. Alright, we have our first new background. Here's to hoping a birthday miracle magically fixed the coffee machine today. It's been down for a whole week now. Never mind, I'm cutting you slack now. You're just cranky. I guess it never hurts to check. Stand up and stretch my cubicle. Boy, does it feel good to actually stand up and walk around. How long was I glued to that chair? Felt like an eternity. That's bad. Don't do that. That's bad for all of your muscles and bones. At least by now. Say what?
Maybe the reason you don't have any friends is because you've just literally been in your cubicle all day.
Nobody will learn about you or that you exist or when your birthday is. through magic. They're not going to stop by your cubicle and be like, hey, person who literally never leaves, I've been wondering about you. You seem so mysterious. They're going to be like, oh, I guess they don't want to be bothered. And they're going to keep going. Anyway, at least by now, the break room should be empty. See, here we go! Again, I'm not a huge fan of social interaction. I just expect people to magically know who I am. Anyway, I'm sorry for ragging on you, protagonist. It's like a pop quiz where everyone else has the answer key, and I have a blindfold. Heavens. As I make my way over to the break room, every person I pass doesn't even give me so much as a glance. It's like they have work to do or something, but I still take it personally. Are you getting bowler hat guy vibes? Because they all hated me.
Yeah.
But the break room is nice and quiet. Perfect. But the coffee machine is still busted. Less perfect. Thanks, birthday miracle. You've let me down again. Anything in the refrigerator that's looking to go to a good home? What kind of monster would I be if I took someone's lunch? It's the quintessential office dilemma. This is not a dilemma for anyone but you. Wait, there's one of the cupcakes from the party yesterday on the counter. What is it still doing here? Didn't anyone want it? It's looking considerably less phenomenal today. But if no one has laid claim to it, then I'll gladly take it. I'm not that picky. Finally, I can relate to the protagonist. And they left one of the birthday candles in it. It's like a surprise birthday present for me. A sad, stale, lonely birthday present. But I'm not above sneaking it back to my cubicle. If it's the extra, then you don't have to sneak. It's fine. As I sit back down at my desk, I have an idea. Someone in the office dropped a lighter a while back, so it's been in my desk drawer ever since. If this was some kind of story, this would be a MacGuffin or something. Weird.
Yeah.
No, that's not what a MacGuffin is. I'm sorry to inform you.
Also, I do enjoy that we're just playing a raccoon again. Just grab up. Someone dropped a thing on the floor, grabs it, and puts it in my drawer.
I light the candle and quickly become aware of how cool what I'm doing really is. It's totally not sad, and it's super cool and fun. What am I even going to wish for? Faster internet? A day off? A coffee machine that isn't broken? Come on, it's a wish, not a miracle. You can wish for a coffee machine. Believe in your dreams. How about something I've actually wanted? Some people around the office who want to actually get to know me.
Do you want to get to know anyone?
I've got a really unfortunate bit of information for you that getting to know people requires social interaction. I know this is a big shock, so you can take a minute to let that sink in. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this. I blow out the candle unceremoniously, relieved to see that it wasn't a trick candle. I pulled it. Wouldn't that be amazing if it just started loudly playing Happy Birthday to You and wouldn't stop? I pulled a candle out and set it aside. And I unhinged my jaw and shoved the entire cupcake into my mouth at once. At least I get the consolation prize. A wonderful, beautiful, awful tasting cupcake. Is this made out of dirt? What is this? I set the garbage cupcake down, not quite sure what to do with myself. My isolation in my cubicle has led to me forgetting what cupcakes tasted like. I look at my computer and see something. Some kind of pop-up? I don't remember having a browser window open. A quiz? Oh, probably one of those we can guess your personality type quizzes. Why not? It's not weird that this popped up on my computer for no reason. Couldn't hurt to waste time for a little bit longer. What types of your office supplies fit your personality the best? Weirdly specific, but okay. It's a bit quirky. I can see the appeal. Game pats itself on back. I go through the quiz one question at a time. It's not terribly exciting, but something keeps me going. Big mood.
I love the idea that very specific, personality quiz to your situation just pops up on the the computer and you're not like, seems like a scam. Uh,
Like, this person bemoaning how, like, no one will get to know them and they hate social interaction, and the computer's just like, alright, we can't find you a date, so let's focus on the only thing that you seem to pay attention to. Office supplies. That's where we are. Oh, sorry. And there. All done. What would you get? No, you have to tell me your result. What did you
let
get?
us take it.
Yeah. What in the world is that? Who'd make a racket like that in the office? I turned towards the opening of my cubicle just as two unfamiliar people stopped in front of it.
Ah. Oh, good.
Oh my goodness. Cyril, you give me my glasses back this instant. I have half a mind to go to HR right now if I could see where I was going. Come on, Benny, your eyesight isn't that terrible. You can still walk in a straight line. That's not what eyesight does. That's beside the point, Cyril. Those are my glasses, my personal property. You can't simply stroll by and take them from me. Give them back right now. What's all this commotion about? I've never heard of anyone pulling pranks at CompCorp. What do you think would happen if I put them on? Do you think I'd look like you? I do not.
No.
That's not how glasses work. Just, no, this is a glasses swap. It's fine. People do it all the time. I do it all the time. Don't you dare! They're getting loud. People are starting to look over. I hope they don't think it's my fault. Protagonist! Hey, you! Excuse me. Person. I wonder who they're talking to. Yeah, this is your problem. This is your entire problem.
Yeah, this is just very, very bowler hat guy of like people going like, "Hey, you want to hang out?"
Yeah.
And it's like,
They're all so friendly with each other, but no one would ever stop to talk to me. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. I need your opinion. Oh, they're talking to me. Oh no, they're talking to me. Sure. Cyril here seems to think that I don't need my glasses. I say otherwise. What say you, neutral party? Is this local? Just, you, human! Okay, I'm sorry. What? Why are you repeating yourself? Oh, there we go. There it is. Alright, well. Having established ourselves as a antisocial loner who's responsible for all of our own problems, what answer would we like to give? All of these are dumb, except like I don't know. As a glasses wearer, I'm like, give glasses.
Give.
Exactly. This is a place of business and professionalism. Do you see any professionalism here? Because I certainly don't. I'm not wearing my glasses. Anyway. Alright. Have your glasses back. Spend too much time working. I thought a brisk walk might help you out a bit. Well, you were wrong. They're still arguing after all of that. And at my cubicle too? That's just my luck. What did they say their names were? Cyril and Benny. I don't remember anyone with those names working here. And I definitely remember personalities like this. And those sharp outfits. Except for that one guy who won't tighten his tie. But now that I'm thinking about it, they do look slightly familiar. Almost like those office supplies from the quiz I just took? What were they? A charcoal pencil and a fountain pen. How? Wait a minute. I look back at my desk, a curious question popping up in my mind. That's funny. Didn't I have a pen of my own here earlier? It was right next to my stapler, my calculator. Hold on. A bunch of my stuff is missing! Now, if you're done wasting my time, I'll be heading back to my office. I have too much to do and not enough time to do it. And the same goes for you. All right,
That
settle down. I'll get back to work soon-ish.
if you have too much to do and not enough to do, and not enough time to do it, I feel like your workplace is giving you an unfair amount of work.
That is
Um,
crunch culture and
yeah,
is bad.
it's bad.
Sorry about all of that. We didn't mean to interrupt whatever it was you were doing. Oh, no, you're fine. I was doing literally nothing.
Yep, that's how you talk at work.
You too? Why is it that no one here cares about getting any work done? Fanny doesn't look too happy with me. Are they really that worked up about, well, work? But Cyril looks like he's loving this. Between you and Cyril, I'm getting the feeling that nothing is going to get done around here. That's not true. Your work is completely different from ours. It's a different skill set. Besides, this person's an intern. Interns are still expected to contribute. Look, we finished all of our work already.
Yeah,
We should actually be saying that. Please, impress the
yeah.
well-dressed fountain pen. I don't want to impress the guy who can't tighten his tie. Cyril just gave Benny a faux look of intrigue. Oh, so they are. What kind of things do you feel you bring to the table as an intern? Oh, why don't you like giving us choices? There we go. These are terrible. This person the protagonist needs to have some interviewing skills.
I feel like there's some continuity issues from the start of the game and this moment right here.
maybe the protagonist vastly overestimates their contributions. I'm doing all of my work and I've finished everything, has addressed 2 emails. I have nothing left I could be doing.
I'm gonna go with the coffee option.
I mean, well, the coffee machine is broken, so on the one hand, you can't be asked to demonstrate this function.
Exactly. Also, it's coffee related.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll let you go for it. See? Takes a real craftsman. Oh, well, bye, Cyril. We're done with you. I can't believe you both. Work isn't a game. There isn't enough free time to hang out and chat with coworkers. If we're going to meet the company deadlines, then we better not horse around. Horse around? I'm doing no such thing. I'm goofing off, at best. Cyril shoots me a grin. Clearly there's something going on between these two. A bit of rivalry, perhaps?
They're dating each other.
Oh no!
There's actually no room for you, the protagonist.
It's because you're sitting there, like, staring at your shoes, like, oh god, they're talking to me. I'm disgusted. I dedicate my entire life to CompCorp, and this is the thanks I get. Please don't be mad at the garbage protagonist, whom I would like to strangle, because you are the most attractive person here right now. I swear, sometimes I can hardly believe you're my brother. Oh, never mind, they're not dating. Whoops! Oh, siblings! That explains why Cyril isn't really getting into trouble. Come on, Benny. Relax. You can take a seat and take a break. Actually, Cyril, I can't sit anywhere. I have too much work to do. You can sit while you're working. Okay, it's fine. Do you work?
Is it because you're a pen and you can't hold? Is that?
So you won't be sitting at your desk either? I'm now going to buy a standing desk exclusively because of you. Great, you'll stay in shape. I hear it's healthier for you. Wait, what? No, never mind. Do you not want to be healthy? It's fine. I guess you're right, though. We've been here for a while.
I think he just wants to go against Cyril.
Yeah. I'm enjoying talking to our intern here. I'm not really. Wait a minute. Who are you? Who am I? Who are you? They're the intern. We've been over this. Forget it. I'm going back to my office. Okay, I've tortured Benny enough. I should get some work done as well. Hopefully there'll be more time to chat later. Wink. And with that, the two are gone. That was really weird. First that quiz, then those two. Now my stuff goes missing? Something's going on here. Somebody is stealing all of my stuff because they hate me so much. Are we supposed to click on something?
I
Or.
guess like we pick one. Do you want to hang out with keyboard and ink cartridge, calculator and mouse pad, or briefcase and stapler?
I'm feeling dangerous. Let's check out the stapler. I'm not sure what good looking into this mystery will do. I don't know if I could believe it if I found out for sure. But I hardly have any time to ponder the situation before I hear what sounds like an important conversation coming my way. I decide to take up an inconspicuous position by the nearby water cooler. Nobody important stops here. Two figures suddenly stop next to the water cooler. It appears I was wrong. The phrase that everyone uses for place where everyone gathers. I'm very out of touch. I'm a little wary about Dynatech, but the board seems to think that they're a good bet. I trust you can handle their legal team? Of course, they're not going to slip anything past me. Hopefully we're getting all worked up over nothing, but I'll notify you at the first sign of anything suspicious. This fellow looks friendly. What did I walk into? Dynatech is that big microprocessor company, but we hardly ever hear about them at ComCorp. I've never heard about big things like this going on. It might be because I don't leave my desk. Both of the people grab a paper cup and fill them with water, like you do at water coolers, hardly noticing me.
You know, it's just that thing that everyone does because they drink water, and the reason that the water cooler is there.
I've never been at a water cooler before. I don't know the local customs. Don't pick on me like this. It's a pop quiz and everyone else knows the answer. Anyway, sorry. Excuse me. Am I hearing this correctly? It sounds like Dynatech is making a big move. The one on the right raised an eyebrow at me and then gestured warmly at the other to go ahead. Maybe I'm not overstepping my bounds. Yeah, it was a surprise for us. Dynatech wants to merge their company with ours, and under our name, no less. Dang.
Seems very weird to suddenly happen after office supplies come to life, but okay.
The office hasn't been talking about it very much, but it's no secret. A merger? That's huge news. Doesn't that take a lot of work? I assume you have to, merge the things, assign employees, workloads, stockholders, all that.
No.
It's definitely a big undertaking, but it was sudden, which is why we're concerned about the Dynatech executives' plans here. They're on par with us in terms of sales, but they work in the hardware sector exclusively. It'll be a huge help to make use of their chips, but I don't see how it's worth the trouble for them. It's possible that we're overthinking this. We could use another opinion. What do you think Dynatech wants? Random intern?
Oh, it only took 2 clicks that time.
Why is resources... Oh, that's my screen. I thought resources had a weird accent mark on it, but I just needed to clean my screen. That's not how you spell resources. Anyway, what do they want? A share of our success. They want our secrets. They can branch out with our resources.
Logically, I lean towards the resources one. Because of the comment of oh, they're only in this one sector. Yeah, if they latch onto a larger thing. But I gently want to go for they want our secrets because I love the idea that this company just has a emergency magical bring your desk stuff to work program that they run whenever an intern is being too moody and bad at socialization.
Cause the comment about keeping the company's name also makes sense with they can branch out with our resources because it's already got the branding in place. So it's like, oh, we want to keep the well-known brand, but also anyway. So that's the reasonable one, but also they want our secrets is fun. So I don't know. What do you want to do? It would be a shock, risking penalties for corporate espionage. We do have our trade secrets, but nothing that you can't get if you have a good business sense. It's good to hear these kinds of ideas from other employees. Thank you for your help. I agree. It's a huge advantage to hear from everyone about important topics. You're the summer sales intern, right? They know who I am? That's me. My name's Trey. I run the corporate legal team.
I forget what you're supposed to be again. Oh, you're the briefcase. Never mind.
Oh, and I'm Hura, I guess? Chief Operations Officer. The head lawyer? The COO? I had no idea.
The coup.
No, that's Hatful. That's different. Oh, it's an honor to meet you both. That's not necessary. We're just part of the team. We might have more experience, but we started somewhere. See, okay, so like these, if this is supposed to be your office supplies, your personal office supplies come to life, why do they have positions in the company that's different from what they actually do? Which is print things and carry things respectively.
Yeah.
And apparently, like, the pens have a desk, which is, like, better, I guess, because they could be writing things in their human forms. But I don't know. Why, I need to know the lore. What's the lore? I really appreciate, I've never really thought about my interning experience as a starting point. I've appreciated getting the position, but I haven't felt like I've made a huge impact. Well, it's all about talented people coming together. It's fine if you just do your part as long as you do it well. That's what makes a company work. But it's good to see exceptional individuals shine through. Promotions mean a lot at CompCorp. I remember working my way up. It's hard work, but it's good to have that sense of accomplishment. I like his tattoos. Making progress in your work takes some decisive action, don't you think? Oh, we have to have an opinion about this. Also, like, I know that all of the characters have specific pronouns, and I'm distressed that we're not getting, like, pronoun indications.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that since most of, like, the designs that I've seen have been, like, the non-binary one is more androgynous. Like, I'm guessing that Benny is the they/them one for the pens, and that Hura might be the they/them one for whatever.
I think so.
But I'm don't make me guess based on appearances. Trey could be they/them. You cowards. Anyway,
they all are.
Everyone's they/them now. All right, sorry. What making progress in your work takes decisive action. I can't decide is a really funny answer. I actually really like the last option. But it's like very stuck up, but I kind of like it. That's up to you. Skill is important too. I've seen plenty of talented people who don't apply themselves, but they're still valuable assets. What an amazing statement. They'd be even better with more effort. What matters is caring about the company, as well as people who make it what it is. Is this propaganda? I think this is propaganda. I agree wholeheartedly. These two are the real deal. So professional, and it seems like they know what they're talking about.
They're not even stealing each other's stuff.
I suddenly feel like I have more work to do than I thought.
Maybe you did.
I don't remember meeting the higher-ups before, but I don't think I've seen Trey's or Hura's name anywhere on the company website either. Did the whole employee structure change with these new people? Or am I missing something? Or have I transported to an alternate universe? And just looking at them, I'm reminded of my office supplies again. This feels like a weird problem. Like the girl who sees a human whenever she looks at horses. I had a briefcase binder I used to carry my stuff to the office. It was the best thing I had, stylish and formal, just like Trey. And Hura only says what's needed, but they hold. Ah, there's the pronoun. They hold the conversation together perfectly, efficient and streamlined, sort of like that electric stapler I use sometimes. I think I'll have another meeting with the board and give them an update. Thanks again for your help. Same here. I can update the legal team on what we should expect. Maybe we'll see you by the water cooler again sometime. Maybe if you came out to the water cooler sometimes, you'd meet people. I hope so. What a wild ride. 2 executive types chatting with me at the water cooler? It's like the start to a bad joke, but it felt really cool. Alright. Alright, who do we want to meet next? You choose this time. I picked.
I want the colorful ones.
Okay, valid. I spend the better part of the next 15 minutes wandering the halls looking for someone or something that's out of the ordinary. Okay, that's honestly fair. I'll give you that one.
Yeah. Which I do
What's
believe
going
at
on
this
here?
point, like based on the earlier storyline, like earlier when main character got the personality quiz was because they only had 15 minutes of work left. So now we're just staying extra time to look
Yes!
for weird shit going on at work.
Shouldn't be too hard. Anything different should stick out like a sore thumb. That's when I noticed 2 coworkers hanging around near the vending machines. There's so many hangout points in this office. I wonder what they're talking about. I wander over as if I'm getting a snack. $3 for a candy bar? As if. It's almost like if a ping and a click fused together. So are we talking more of a plick or a cling? Plick, I guess? It's gonna be set to a notification that pops up when a non-web safe colors are being used. This is... You guys have such bright backgrounds. I'm sorry, I just have to comment on that. Oh, well then maybe instead of a plick, why not something more like a ding or a whoop?
I think I've cracked the code. By the way, I think the name color.
Oh, this is pink.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I can work with a whoop. What exactly is a whoop? What's all this about pings, clicks, and whoops? I'm both very intrigued and extremely confused. Oh, it looks like I've been loitering. They keep glancing at me. Are you gonna get anything, or are you just gonna stand there? My attempts to eavesdrop were foiled. It probably wasn't a good idea to come over here without my wallet earlier. As much as I want to act like I wasn't listening, I can't help myself. I'm sorry, I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. I have no idea what you're talking about, but it's interesting. A+ normal human interaction. Perfectly deployed. The 2 of them exchange glances before looking back toward me. I get that all the time. How familiar are you with sound effects? Oh, this is a question.
I know they exist.
Everything here is incredible.
Yeah.
I like the first and the second one. Yeah, I like the first and the second one the best. They sure exist, alright. But they also give just about anything a little oomph, you know? But little did you know, this was all a test! And you failed. Wait, what? What kind of test was it? We wanted to see if you could help us out with this dilemma. Getting feedback on sounds is super helpful. We're just messing with you now. That's a relief. I was afraid they would have been angry at me for listening in. And also that I failed a secret test. I'm B. Nice to meet you.
I just noticed um their hoodie is a meme.
Is
Sorry.
it? Oh, good. I don't... Oh, well, bye, B. Oh, I'm
Oh.
Antonella, I guess.
Sorry, I started
There it
clicking
is.
to make B light up again.
Mel got distracted by B's hoodie. Now that I'm getting a good look at them, they also seem familiar. I wonder, could they be my office supplies come to life? There was a custom office keyboard in the storage closet when I first came here. Someone to replace the keys with different colors, and it really stood out, just like B. Also, some of them were memes. And there's something about Antonella. She seems pretty drained. And that bit of yellow reminds me of that notification on my printer to replace the toner cartridge. Oh no. Oh dear, you're not taking good care of your office supplies. Look how tired she is. I hope you don't mind me asking, but have you been here very long?
Ooh, protagonist asks good question.
At the vending machines? Not too long. What are you, a cop? I meant at the company, but it's too late to specify. You could just say that, protagonist!
You
Oh
could
well.
literally just say, "Oh, sorry, I meant at
At
the
the
company."
company. Protagonist is doing their best. Thanks for reminding me, though. I need to get back and actually get that whoop together. We're sticking with the whoop, right? Yeah, I'm good with the whoop. I don't really want to get back to work. Is there something you'd rather be doing? Either she's thinking about what to say, or she doesn't want to say anything. I can't quite tell which at the moment. And what's that sound effect for? Were you talking about software earlier or something? She seems to perk up a bit. Maybe I said something good. I am. I designed the art software that CompCorp uses. It's not completely done yet, but it works well enough for CompCorp to include in our base computers. She's wickedly good at designing software. I'm not that good. I just make all the tools extremely clear, and people seem to like that. I love Virgil Sanders sides. I don't think I've looked into the computers that CompCorp sells, let alone the included software. I don't even have a CompCorp laptop. I would recommend getting one. I know CompCorp is a bit of a giant corporation type, but it actually does make good products. This is propaganda! She's right, because of people like her making them into good products.
Last time you turned over all your office supply, it actually had like a CompCorp stamp on the back of each one.
Well, you help a lot too. We all do our part. That's the CompCorp way. Ugh, that's a little bit too much excitement about the office environment. Any excitement is too much excitement. What about you? How do you feel about CompCorp?
I don't want to say that one. Just because
I can't see your mouse, by the way, if you're like indicating.
Oh,
That doesn't
okay.
show for whatever reason.
Well, I was gonna say I don't want to say that I hate it here.
Oh. Even though that seems to be true of our
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Protagonist does seem energized by work and just hates everyone that they're surrounded by. Why don't we have a name? Anyway, I mean, if I were having this conversation, I would be socially aware, and I would say it could be exciting sometimes.
Yeah.
Of these three options, but also the protagonist does not. Sometimes it's hard to find work that makes you excited, but if it makes you feel good about yourself, more power to you. The main downside is CompCorp is that they probably have more money to spare than they'd ever need. I could use a raise. You haven't been here for too long, but I'm sure they'll give you a better salary soon. In the meantime, I'll get us lunch. Thanks. I might just take you up on that. The more these two interact, the more it seems like they're friends rather than just co-workers. Could this be the friendship I've heard so much about? I guess there really is something going on in this office. Sorry to interrupt all this. We should probably be getting back to work. I'm sure people are gonna start wondering where we all disappeared to. Haha, it's funny. Because all our office supplies disappeared. Anyway, I can't help but feel a little bit embarrassed. I've been wandering around the office and I haven't even considered going back to work. You got off work 15 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
You're right. Maybe we'll see you around. Alright, well, calculator time. Can't believe this is happening. I know I wanted my birthday to be more exciting, but this is getting a little weird. Oh, it was your birthday wish! The weirdest thing is that everyone seems to I just put that together. I am as smart as the protagonist. The weirdest thing is that everyone seems like they think nothing is wrong. My coworkers are going about their day like they were before. Wait, can anyone else see what's going on here? I didn't think to check. I'm gonna go for a walk and find out for sure. Do people just see you talking to yourself at the water cooler? Because that is not
Yeah,
gonna help. As I stroll through the aisles of cubicles, maybe slightly more panicked than I should be, I spot someone jogging from person to person. I don't recognize the person, but everyone else seems like they do, so I must not be imagining all this. Why is that person jogging in the office? People are shaking their heads and shrugging at them, and they're making their way closer. Closer to me. Oh no! Suddenly, the stranger is right next to me. I'm afraid of the potential social interaction, but thankfully they start talking to someone else. Someone else? Hey, Cal, maybe you can help me out. Who is Cal? Ah, I didn't even notice them right beside me. Talk about being a wallflower. I'll do my best. What do you need, Addie? HR needs some photos. They want some promotional materials for my meeting with Dynatech. Something about putting our best foot forward or something. I didn't pay attention. But I work in the advertising department. And you have a camera! I'm sure ComCorp won't care what you use it for. I think they would. It looks like I got caught up in some actual work. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Oh my goodness. Protagonist. What about you? Do you have a camera? Are they talking about me? What about me? Want to help? How could I help? Who are you two again? Good questions. The timid one opened their mouth to say something, but the energy of the other one apparently needed more attention. Amazing statement. I'm Addie, HR liaison. Addie suddenly stopped, pulling out a note card from their pocket and reading it off in a monotonous tone. I facilitate agreements between 2 or more corporate parties and conduct facility tours for said parties. Ugh, that's boring. I do stuff with other companies to make them impressed. Not so hard if I do say so myself. And this is Cal, our marketing photographer. Hi. These two are pretty unique. I definitely haven't seen them before. Now that I take a closer look, they look a little bit like my office supplies that went missing. The protagonist has a problem. Addie is sleek and strong, just like the metal mouse pad I was using. A little rigid, but they seem reliable. I didn't use my graphing calculator that often, but Cal looks like someone who would have a few skills hidden away. And you don't see that kind of grid pattern shirt too often. And apparently my calculator had a camera.
A really advanced calculator there.
Wow, I didn't get that in high school. So what do you say? Want to help us? Repeats that line 3 times. There we go. Oh, Addie's very enthusiastic. I mean...
The first one is true.
Yeah, the first one is true. Either 1 or 2.
Let's see if we can mold the protagonist into something better.
Incredible statement. Great to hear. Great to hear. It's good to see some positive work ethic in the office. It makes it easier to get work like this done. Wait a minute. How about you explain it, Cal? You're pretty quiet over there. What am I explaining again? Oh, right. I didn't say. The photo thing, you know, with the camera and the HR and all that. I don't follow. You and me both. You said promotional materials. Do you mean photos of our products? Stock photos? Employee headshots? Sure, all of the above. Heavens. Addie, please, calm down. Lovely.
This isn't how you commission someone.
But if I bring everything, then they'll think I'm extra prepared. Addie, no. I'm not sure that's how it works. The first reasonable thing the protagonist has said. I guess I'll actually look back through my notes. This thing with Dynatech is big. I don't want to mess it up. That sounds like a good plan. I can give you my company portfolio. We won't even have to take extra photos. Thanks. I appreciate it. I like Addie's :3 face. Sorry to have bothered you. I don't think we'll need help right now. It's fine.
It's fine.
I apologize for the rushed introduction. Who did you say you were again?
I don't know.
Yeah, actually. Oh, I'm the sales intern. I'm not gonna give my name.
Yeah, nope, that's who we are. We are intern son.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I hope we'll see more of each other. But if you'll excuse us, we should get back to work. Yeah, we'll see you around, newbie! Sure. It was nice to meet you. I think this is more than I bargained for. CompCorp was pretty boring before, but ever since I made that wish, I've been meeting interesting people. Also, I left my cubicle for the first time in 10 years. I spent my trip home thinking about today's events. I didn't expect much on my birthday, but I definitely didn't expect to meet so many new people. And could they really be my office supplies? I checked my desk again, and sure enough, some of my office supplies were gone. Have I been dreaming this whole time? If so, it's the longest dream I've ever had. I took that gross cupcake home with me, just in case it turns out to be a magical object. Or was it the candle that made my wish come true?
No.
I guess it was the power of a birthday wish. I haven't believed in that sort of thing since I was a kid. With what happened today, I guess I should start believing again.
The cupcake was actually infused with mold, and you've been hallucinating all of this.
Ah, yes. The weed cupcakes. I don't know. It seems too good to be true. These people that I met seem like people I'd love to get to know, unlike all of the boring normal humans that normally populate my office. Colleagues, friends, maybe more. Maybe I need to sleep on it. I'd be so disappointed if this isn't actually happening to me. The whole thing is a little silly, but it's just real enough to make me care about it. Just like this dating game. Please be invested. I wake up. For some reason, I feel great. I've never fallen asleep that quickly in my life. Protagonist,
Yep, no.
You need to count your blessings. Also, would like to appreciate the Animal Morphers poster.
Yeah.
I take a quick look over at my desk, and to my delight, the trash cupcake is still there, as stale as it ever was. Protagonist, please throw that away. Do not keep it. I wasn't dreaming. Oh, it's like an Inception totem. The cupcake is an Inception totem. I'll accept.
Are you just gonna leave it there for like weeks or months? Is it gonna?
Does that mean those people actually exist? I can visit them on my work breaks? I'm so excited to find out for sure. Oh, who do we want to visit? I'm glad we're on the same page.
I'm sure this is in the way of like, yeah, we're just reaffirming your choice because you could have accidentally clicked that while going for the thingy. But I really love the idea of like, are you sure you want to visit that one?
Is that really all of the like nice friendly people you met, and you want the one who's like, I don't have time for humans and I don't want to talk? Yeah, that's the one. That's the garbage I'm interested in. I'm still having trouble believing that this is really happening. My office supplies coming to life? Yeah, that's reasonable. I don't daydream that much, do I? But this isn't a dream, and these people are more interesting than my other coworkers ever were. I'm going to visit the least interesting one. It's a little weird. I feel like my time at ComCorp might mean something now. Yeah, we get some interesting work done sometimes, but I want to get to know my colleagues. The work isn't anything without the people, but not my actual colleagues. Fake ones that are more interesting that I made up with my brain. I begin to take a stroll through the cubicle aisles. I need to clear my head. Where's that person I met yesterday? Benny? They're the one I know the least. Okay, that's valid.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good justification you made for our terrible choice. I'm sure they're keeping busy in the office somewhere. I peer around the main floor. Oh, there they are, coming out of a corner office. Hey, Benny! What were you doing in there?
Work?
What was I doing in my office? Work, of course. Oh, you might be right. Benny has the yellow text in their name.
Mm-hmm.
Benny has a corner office? Why are you surprised? You have a corner office? Benny gestures at the corner office. Yes, I have a corner office. I'm glad we had this conversation.
Is it really a corner office?
God, I think I need to double check to make sure. It's not that complicated.
How many corners does it come with?
Benny's a little rude, aren't they? No, you're just being weird. You seem like you're focused on your work. Yes, I should be, if I were allowed to get back to it. I look behind Benny. The blinds inside the office are drawn. Now I'm just curious. What kind of work do you do? That seemed to brighten Benny right up. I found the secret. Ask people about things they're interested in.
Yeah, I don't think that one's much of a secret, but okay.
The protagonist has learned to talk to people about their interests instead of waiting for people to magically ask them. Incredible! I'm the Deputy Expansion Director. I coordinate new architectural projects for our offices. Plus, I keep my coworkers on task. Everyone seems awfully fond of taking breaks, like you're doing now. Is Benny our boss? Honestly, do you expect me to sit around and wait for increased productivity to happen on its own?
That's what I do.
Oh, we get to answer this question. This isn't rhetorical. Oh boy, I want to help them. I don't know how to help. I don't think I can help, but... Ah, yes. Let me ask the summer intern for help. I'm sure nothing will go wrong and we'll get twice as much work done. But I suppose there are a few things you could assist with. Perhaps you should come with me. If you're not working, then you can provide a simpler perspective.
Is this just negging?
Yeah. What does that mean? In short, I need help. I don't have time to run this by upper management, so I need feedback from someone I can fall back on. Fall back on? You mean like someone to support you? Heavens, protagonist. Sure, let's go with that. I love Logan Sanders' sides. Someone to blame if upper management doesn't like the idea. Well, it still sounds more interesting than sitting at my desk. Okay then, I'll help. Good, but first, do you know anything about architecture and aesthetics?
Yes!
Boost time has come! Go for it. I love it. Buildings are cool. Yes, buildings are cool. Truly. I have a feeling that you'll be able to see the same thing that common people see. Thanks, Benny. We're going to be choosing the location for a new building, and you're going to help me decide.
Ooh,
I am? I am, yes. Benny doesn't look too sure about me, but I'm feeling confident today. This is my chance to impress someone new. We're doing great. Oh.
None of these look like where an office should be.
Yeah. I don't understand the question.
I don't. This has nothing to do with architecture or aesthetics.
Are we putting, okay, so like one is a park, One is a
Mhm.
library. Are we putting the office inside of the library? Or one is a restaurant, which I guess could be interpreted as the street that the restaurant is on being like more fancy, and an office could be there. Um, one of them appears to be under the sea. Um, which Bioshock has taught me is a bad place for a business.
Yeah, that
Um,
and also just like, um, I feel like the cost of converting under the sea into an office is going to be very high versus like
yes, that is.
maybe a library or a restaurant is more.
Yeah, are we converting the library into an office? Because that
Oh,
feels. Oh. Oh, was this text supposed to be?
it's hover text.
Oh. I don't. Which things are you hovering over?
Right now I'm over the
Oh, okay.
restaurant.
Okay. What's the fish?
Why are you the one thinking of waterfront properties? Wait, okay. Okay, so I feel like he's not interested in this one, despite it seeming like the one that they would choose.
Wait.
Um,
Which one? We might need to do some research
the
first. Is the
library.
library? So that's basically like, instead of picking blindly, let's go research first because that
No, I.
sounds, um. So basically, we're trying to make a choice.
We're making a dating choice.
Yes, that is true. Oh, I see. Are we tricking them into a date?
Yeah,
Oh, good.
we figured out this dating game. We're smart as the protagonist.
So it's like, yeah, we should investigate the food options. Come on, Benny, let's investigate food. Um, or we could be like, let's go to the library together and research. Wink, wink. Um, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If I were trying to date someone like this fine fountain pen, I would take them to the library as a date.
Yeah,
Like,
I was towards library. Even though they're making a non-satisfied face, but sure, let's drag you to the library.
I think that might just be their face.
Oh no.
What? Drag a sticky note and attach more notes as you drag to make combos of 3 or more. There are
Oh
5.
no.
Oh, it's one of these dealios. Discover each character's favorite color and get more points and uncover special dialogue in the full release. So in the
Oh.
demo, it won't. But it's fine, it's a demo.
I'm so bad at this.
Okay.
It's the turns. It does not have a time limit. That's better.
Okay.
Um,
So what is this? This is a color matching thing? Is this like
yeah.
where you swap the places of them to make combos?
Yep. It's not very um colorblind sensitive, but
Yeah, yeah, this was not. This was, well, yeah. Um uh I suppose that will do. Okay.
okay.
Purple one? Oh, okay. I wouldn't have thought of that. Oh, the purple one's gone now. There's a yellow one.
Yes.
Surprisingly impressive. I can't tell which one of these are better, but yellow seemed good. What else we got?
All I know is you.
I guess you're not all talk. Okay.
Go near the bottom because then you'll more likely get stuff shifting at the top into
Yeah,
place.
that makes sense. There's a purple one near the bottom. Okay, you're on top of it. And white.
Ooh.
Oh! Oh! Oh, it didn't move them. do them both. It just moved one. That's interesting. Do orange. I want to know if they like orange. Surprisingly impressive. Oh, you got a combo. Okay, I'm gonna stop backseat gaming here. Maybe.
I don't know which color they like the most still.
Yeah. Surprisingly impressive.
Oh!
Oh, that's good.
Oh, I figured it out. I think. You can collect. Oh. I've been playing this wrong.
Oh, okay, alright. So you gotta look across the whole shebang.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, do light blue at the bottom corner. Cause then you can grab that one and then... Yeah! Oh, he doesn't like blue. They don't like blue. Okay, that's fine.
No blue.
What are your feelings on red? Okay, that's fine. I think they liked green and yellow.
Oh, it's good to realize where I'm releasing them because that's the level that's gonna drop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait. Can I go up and down? Yes.
Oh. Oh, maybe you do have potential. Excellent.
Okay. I feel like that's a better thing for pink. I don't know how good, but...
Yeah, we're also getting out of the red zone in terms of how happy they are with us. We also have 4 turns. We only have 4 turns to impress the fountain pen.
Heck.
It's okay. It's okay. Can we do yellow on the left side up and down? Okay, yeah, you're ahead of me because there's a 5th one you can grab. Oh.
It has to go in the direction that we're going, so we can't, like, backtrack.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I want to retry this now that I know what's going on.
Well, thankfully, this is just the demo and will probably be shorter. Oh man, can we make it to yellow? Oh, this is actually challenging. We can get a 4 thing of green if we start at the right. Oh, 5. I didn't even see that one. Excellent.
Oh, we're in yellow.
Yes! We have 1 turn. We can't make it to green, but we made it to yellow. I feel like that's pretty good for a first date. Oh, that's good. Oh my goodness. This is a less than ideal sound.
Yes.
I think we may be able to move forward with the contractors now. It's settled. I've decided where our new second branch offices will be. I did it. All me. Not that you contributed or anything. Thanks. Are you sure? You spent a lot of time with me if you weren't listening to me the whole time.
I love the idea that we went to the library and the protagonist was just sitting there playing with sticky notes. And that's it. That's all they did.
Yes. I never said I wasn't listening. I was just reaffirming my thoughts on the matter. Okay, sure. Those sorts of issues probably pop up pretty often, right? You could need more help. You're not going to come around bothering me again, are you?
Yes.
I might. I'd love to. Oh, I see.
Okay.
Heavens! Oh, these are interesting. What does intimacy root mean? Is that the spicy one?
It might be the spicy one, or it might just be like, you know, we're gonna
I feel like that's the
seduce
spicy
before,
one. We don't want a relationship, we just want to have a seduction. Is that...
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I want to be in a relationship with this
Yeah.
horrible person who keeps being mean to me, but I also wish that I could just say uncover everything just to see what their reaction to that would be. How tiring. But perhaps there'll be more opportunities to get your assistance. Check back with me for potential assignments in the future. Is that understood? Excellent.
Woo.
Okay, I think that's probably good for today. I
Yeah.
don't want to meet Cyril and his dumb tie. We we got to go to we got to trick a nerd into a date.
Yeah.
And
And play with sticky notes.
yeah, good
We
times all
figured out how
around.
sticky notes work.
I think that's probably good for this episode. I don't know if we'll come back and do other ones, but maybe.
Yeah.
Um,
We've attempted one date.
yes, good job.
I feel
Dating
like
achieved.
that's the maximum amount of social interaction the protagonist is good for.
Yes, I think the protagonist needs to take a rest because they've been working very hard, and we're all very proud of them. They were even a little flirty at the end there. Um, so yeah, I haven't put any more thought into the outro than I had last time we were doing one of these, so I still don't have one. Like
Okay,
and
goodbye.
subscribe.